Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with special guest and creator of Night Surfers,
Chris Buñag.
Hi, Chris Buñag.
Hello.
Now, I have you here as a special guest because, well, I like special guests. I like having them, and I don't do it enough. And, like, I've had Tracy on when we did, like, Marvel stuff and Sailor Moon stuff. Mm-hmm. I had my friend Lindsay on for, like, Ghostbusters stuff. You are the biggest Nintendo fan I know.
Guilty.
Like Breath of the Wild.
Yes.
You played it a lot.
140 hours.
Is that a lot?
At least. Yeah, that's a lot.
Okay. And that's with like a full-time job?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, luckily it's portable, so I can take it to a full-time job.
Yeah. Do it on Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I brought you here because we're going to review this from First Four Figures. It's a massive 10-inch Link statue from Breath of the Wild.
Yes.
So, just... Oh, there's little thingies on here. There'll be a cut in a moment. So, in a second, I'm going to have you reach up into my box and pull it out.
Oh. I didn't go to school for that, so...
There we go. A little assistance here.
Da-da-da-da! Oh, I know the thingy there. Oh, this is lighter than I thought.
This statue has a lot of strengths. One of the biggest ones has to be the pose it's in. The sculpt is strong, but also there's some fantastic paint going on in this statue. I'd say it's impeccable. Just the orange and green right there in his shirt, his little undershirt along his cuffs, to the white, the little rivets. There's a lot of really strong details to this. I'll give you a closer look at the edge of his arrow there. You can just see all the different separations of colors. The separation on this is really strong. You can just see the separation between the silver and the brown there, which creates, really strong surfaces of wood and metal. That's also achieved on this shield back here, which not only has a great surface design, but I love the metallic kind of edge. Feels very irony. The gold in the middle there looks kind of good. Goldish copper. Also the little wood on the inside there near the handle. So really, really strong stuff. But what's really strong is the sculpt of everything. For PVC, the implication of wrinkled fabric, going along his boots and his pants. Really strong stuff. I think this is some really, really great sculpting. I love the pose he's in. It's a very striking, dynamic kind of pose, but there's a lot of really good details to it. Like right here, you could see his quiver. Not only the lines really clean as far as the separation of different colors, but they follow the sculpt really, really well. Everything is really cleanly separated. I love the gradient scheme of the arrows from the dark green to the light green, and even the little tiny details of the blue there. Look at the separation here between like yellow and gold, the little blue in the middle there. Even the little tiny like kind of copper dots. Awesome looking stuff. But the most awesome thing, I think, is his head. The detail within his eye is really good. The eyeball paint. Because it even goes, if you can see, from like a dark blue towards the top to a lighter blue. Really great stuff. I love the sculpt and paint of his eyebrows. His mouth is really good. I love the detail of the little blue earring. But the hair is what really impresses me here. Because it's all windswept and it's made of all these different pieces and they all fit really, really well and it all looks good. Kind of blowing in the wind. I love his little pigtail, his little ponytail in the back. But yeah, do I love these eyes. Very dynamic expression. I love this. Alright, so full disclosure.
Yes.
The last time I played Legend of Zelda game was Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link.
Oh my gosh, and that's a weird one too.
Yeah, but when it was new. Like what, 88,
that
89?
That was like what the first Nintendo Power was about, I think.
Yeah.
So remember that.
So another reason why you're a special guest is I can sit here and talk about how cool the paint is, but I wanted some fan reaction.
Yes.
Someone who might have enthusiasm if they like this sort of thing. What do you think?
I like it a lot.
Okay.
It's really detailed. I'm picky about the quality of my Link figures. And like the Nintendo Amiibos I was never really happy with, but this I wish this had a chip in it, then I would buy this and and plop it on my system.
That should be the next phase. Like a partnership with First Four Figures.
Exactly. Like now the adult versions, you got to pay $80 or whatever to get one.
$89.99.
Oh, okay, there you go.
I like the base a lot. I don't know what this means, but
it's just one of the symbols in the lore.
but he's definitely tricked out with stuff. Like, does he use all these things in the game?
Yeah, like, the interesting thing is that in Breath of the Wild, unlike the other Zeldas, you have, like, a bunch of weapons to choose from. There's, like, tens of 20s that constantly break. But hopefully these don't constantly break. But the interesting thing is, like, which ones they chose to immortalize in the figure. It's actually an interesting choice that they didn't go with, like, the legendary items, because they have, like, I don't know if you've seen it probably, but, like, there's, like, the shield with the blue on it that people always have, like, the super shiny, like, Master Sword.
Oh.
Yeah, they're iconic.
I shook my head there.
So they went with, like, the more standard ones, which is interesting.
But for all the ones that they picked, are you happy with what they ended up choosing to put on this?
Yeah, I like it because it kind of gives it its own, like, original look. It's not like, oh, just like every other Link figure that has the Master Sword and the Hyrule Shield. It's like, well, here you have, like a distinctly Breath of the Wild look, which is cool. And he has, like, all his weapons. He has, like, the quiver, he has the bow and arrow, he has the sword and shield.
He has this little dingus?
Yes.
That little dingus. So do you.
Yeah.
You have a dingus as well.
Actually, yeah. The Sheikah Slate.
Which I think there might be coming. There's a little insert for this.
Spoilers.
And yeah, spoiler alert. There appears to be a little Sheikah Slate coming there soon. It's the same shape, so yeah. And what's really cool, this comes with 500 reward points to redeem on first4figures.com, which is pretty cool and nice of them to include that to you, the buyer, if you get this.
$8.99.
Yeah, because this is made by First 4 Figures and distributed in the U.S. through Dark Horse. It's distributed, like, in other countries through other companies, but yeah, I'm really glad that Dark Horse got behind this, because as a fan of statues myself, and I really like this, but I'm really impressed by the fact that it's made out of PVC. It's really light.
Yeah, I was thinking is like his elvish lightness,
which in our world is PVC. Yeah. But yeah, considering it's like 10 inches tall, it just it's very light.
Yeah, I got scared when I lifted it out of the box.
So as a fan of well sculpted things, I really like it.
I know. Now you make me want to save $89.99 for myself.
Hey. So thanks for joining us.
Oh, no worries.
We need to plug your stuff.
Oh, yes.
Because he does stuff. He's a real guy.
I do stuff. It's not do stuff, but...
No. What do you do on your own time?
I have this webcomic. This is a physical version, but the webcomic, The Night Surfers, thenightsurfers.com. Don't forget that, or else it goes to, seedier stuff.
Is there really, like, is that a thing?
It's like a rerouting site. Like, it just reroutes to it.
I just thought I learned a new thing, like, hey, Night Surfers.
Well, I don't know. Maybe now it is. I haven't checked this since I tried to get the URL.
Maybe this video in 5 years will spawn a fan base. And then you go to Urban Dictionary and they'll be like, Night Surfers.
Oh, God. You've made it when there's like a porn site. Yeah.
On that note, folks, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
If you get a chance, check out Night Surfers. Not if you get a chance. Go check out Night Surfers.
Please. After you've ordered yourself a figure.
And thank you for joining me.
You're welcome.
Very nice of you. We'll put up the links for any social media stuff.
Links.
I didn't even mean to do that. Good one. All right, we're out of here. Bye.